critical. Hull critical. Initiating gate jump.
We're a long way down. The locker must be here somewhere.
Don't even know what we're looking for. What it is, what it'll do, Who'll be there?
Whatever it is, Manta doesn't want us to see it, and that's good enough for me. The locker. Now we find out the truth. Everyone, let's dock.
What happened here? This equipment, it hasn't been used for decades. When exactly did Manta wake up from cryostasis?
And who woke her?
These computers store vast amounts of data. I've never seen anything like them. Damn it, they're encrypted.
What could the password be?
Try Namu. Try Senthic. Try...
Try Toshiro. Enter my name.
It worked. We're in.
Hardly foolproof.
It depends when she set the password. If it was back before the last day, I agree. If more recently, well, who would have guessed that Captain Okabe was married to Manta herself?
What's in the files?
Something's loading. Something's booting up on the...
Hello, I am Dr. Leslie Ure, Chief Researcher of Project Namu. If you are receiving this communication, then you either know who I once was, or, more likely, you have been awoken from cryostasis. There were 5 I placed under before the end. Kaylin, Hannah, Fedor, Nabila, and you, Toshiro. My colleagues, my friends, my family. I wanted to save you from the horrors of the end, even if I couldn't save myself. Toshiro, I told you I would enter cryostasis with you. I can't imagine what it must have been like to wake up without me. What you must have thought of me for abandoning you. There were not enough pods. And I still had a mission to complete. The process is likely to have affected your memory. I don't know what you know, or if you even remember me. But one thing matters above all else, that if I have failed in my purpose, you must take up my mantle. You must know the truth of the last day. The Senthics were discovered in the final years of the war, a species existing beneath Antarctica, utterly hidden and alien to our mortal perspectives. These life forms, they predated our presence on this planet, and, in all likelihood, will remain after we're gone. Project Namu was an initiative designed to understand, defend against, and, if possible, co-opt the offensive technology of this species. We hunted their artifacts throughout the oceans, studied them, developed tools to fight our wars above the surface. We even created a ship, an advanced craft capable of breaking through to Senthic territory and of opening lines of communication. The Senthics saw what we were doing, the damage to this world, the way we stole their gifts and turned them against each other. The last day, the nanoplankton layer. Everything that's happened, it's all our fault. We tried to take fire from the gods, and they cast us into such darkness we could no longer see the sun. I am the last survivor of Project Namu, witness to our downfall. How the Senthics punished our entire species with this exile. We needed time. Time to prove that we could change as a species. Time to show the Senthics that we were worthy of the light. But we lived such short lives. How can we ever become more than what we were? How can we truly develop as human beings if we die before we reach wisdom? Trapped in the cage of our individuality, greed, and pain. I'm going to experiment on myself. I'm going to inject repurposed nanites into my bloodstream. A neural network capable of preserving my personality, knowledge, and memories. Even beyond the destruction of my body. If you have not yet met me, if I seemed different to you beyond all understanding, then my experiment has failed. And we will not see each other again. Not as we were. But Toshiro, my friends, know that I loved you with all my heart. Know that I did all this for you, to try to make things right. I biolocked the experimental Senthic craft to require authorization from multiple members of Project Namu should I have been compromised or killed by my nanites. If the craft is still here, if the nanoplankton layer is still lying over these seas, then take it. Follow the pre-programmed coordinates to Antarctica. Disable the nanoplankton generator and submit yourselves to the judgment of the Senthics. They cannot be fought. They cannot be intimidated. They must judge you. Us. The entire human race. It's our only hope.
Leslie, I love you. I'm so sorry I couldn't have been here for you. I'm so sorry for what you've become. My whole life, I tried to find you. I was too late.
I must go now. I put the experiment off for far too long. Goodbye, all of you. I hope to see you again.
Are you okay, Okabe?
No. No, I'm not.
We need to go, Kalen. We don't know how long Nemo can hold the bionts off.
Okabe, for what it's worth, Leslie sounds like she was a great woman. She didn't become Manta. Whoever she was before, she died the moment she experimented on herself. Your wife gave her life to try and save us all.
Kalen, I'm picking up biont signatures. We need to get out of here.
It's okay. I'll be okay. Let's go, as Namila says.
It's Manta. She's taken the Senthic ship.
She needed us all along. Multiple members of Project Namu were required to unlock the craft. All of this? It was a trap.
We can't let her escape with that ship, Kalen.
I don't intend to. Everyone, after her!